Hello everyone, welcome you all to this wonderful evening. We are here at the Thurston College grounds and this is the second match of the day at the MCA Division E cricket tournament between Morrison's Limited and CW Mackie PLC. The toss was won by CW. Uh, let's move on to the toss and the pitch report about the pitch report in today's game. And over to you, Yudeshka.
College grounds, and we are all set for the second game of the day of MCA E Division Cricket Tournament. So joining for the all-important toss, Mr. Sena Nandivira, the match referee, and the two captains of CW Mackie and Morrison's Limited, Damit Karnar, the skipper of Morrison's Limited, and Aravinda Vikramatilaka of CW Mackie PLC. So the home team captain, Damit Karunaratna, will spin the coin. Heads is the call. It is heads. Aravinda Vikramatilaka, you won the toss. So Aravinda, you won the toss. So what you have decided to do?
We have decided to first bat in because of the sunlight is very too hot. The rain has expression for a few times. Therefore, we choose the first bat.
So how many runs you expect to put on the board?
Around 150.
So have a good game. Good luck.
Thank you.
So Damit Karnaratna, unfortunately you lost the toss. So what have you decided to do if you have won the toss?
No, we were actually decided to bowl first if we get the chance. But anyway, we got the chance in this match. So we are trying to keep them below 120. So that's our plan.
So have you made any changes from the previous game to the squad?
Yes, one change. Buddhi coming in, new player. So there's one change in the team.
Good luck. Have a good game. Okay. So that's the news from the centre. CW Mackie PLC have won the toss and they decided to bat first.
There you go, and that is the toss for you. CW Mackie PLC has won the toss and elected to bat first. Talking about the weather, for the past few days, we have witnessed uh, rains in the evening, but now it's a bit gloomy. But we are expecting a good day of cricket, but you can't say right now what will it be. There you go. We have the two umpires, Kapila Fernando and Pamod Madhushankar with you. And the match referee for today's game, Mr. Sena Nandivira. A really good day for cricket. We have the Premier Club 3-day tournament going on as well. Along with that, we have the MCA tournaments going on as well. So talking about the previous game that we witnessed today, it was between David Pierce and John Keel's Holdings. And it was a comfortable victory for David Pierce by 32 runs. So adding to that, by looking at how the game went, it was a low scoring encounter. David Pierce scoring 114 runs, and John Keels could not chase it. So right now, with the same outfield, with the same conditions, we are expecting this encounter to be a low scoring encounter as well. But different teams, different mindset, and different time period, so anything can change. Players are getting ready. Field adjustments are made. Right arm fast bowler to start off the game. There you go. First ball of the game. Brilliant ball, it nicked. It had the nicked and the wicket keeper misjudged it. What a start it would have been. What a ball. Kudos to the bowler, but unfortunately the wicket keeper could not grab it, as he was not expecting some sort of thing. Look at that. Good area, good bounce, and nick, and held the edge. Wicket keeper blunder. The start is the most important thing. The bowler was trying, but not enough support. Here you go, second delivery of the over. Players are switched on. They are getting ready. They are focused. What a ball. There's a bit of swing and a good length. The height of the bowler helps him to bounce the ball and drives it towards the batter, which makes it difficult for any type of batter to counter it, and especially with the new ball. That's a wide delivery. Wicketkeeper could not collect it at the first attempt and rotates the strike for a single. Poor delivery. Another beautiful delivery. Similar one as the first ball he bowled. He's bowling in good lengths. Now he could be the X factor for Morrison PLC in today's game. Could see some potential. There you go. Pulls it. Fielders underneath it. It falls short of the fine leg fielder. More of a square leg fielder. He's looking for that variation in terms of line and length. At first he bowled onto the pitch in the good length delivery. He bowled a few just short deliveries, and now it is a short delivery. Trying to make the batter go for that big shot. Gayana Kahavita. There you go. Appears it. That is the wicket. First over First wicket. Guyana Kahavita is on charge. What an over this has been. I was telling you, the way he bowled from the start of this innings itself, it has been incredible and he deserves this wicket. Look at that. Yoke length delivery. Batter missed it. Hits the back pad. And there's no doubt about that. It is out. Brilliant bowling by Guyana Kahavita. And the batter to depart is Ushan Ranasinghe without scoring. CW Mackie PLC loses their first wicket for 4 runs in the first over. Go, new batters in. Guyana Kahavita bowling the last ball of his first over. It had the bounce, but the length was not good. The line was not good. And it's another wide delivery. 2 wides in this over so far. Pradeep Nishanka is the new batter, along with his partner Ranuka Muthukuda. Guyana Kahavita. Swing and a miss and another wide. Brilliantly taken by the wicketkeeper. Way outside the crease. No hesitation, given it as a wide. Another well bowled delivery. No run. End of the first over. 6 runs for no wicket. For 1 wicket, I beg your pardon. 6 runs for 1 wicket. Pradeep Nishanka, along with Ranuka Muthukuda. There you go, Pradeep Nishanka, 6 matches, 78 runs, with a strike rate of 88. New ball in to bowl the second over of this inning. Beautifully driven, and it is no, another missed opportunity. For a moment I thought it was taken. It was a good, valiant effort. He had it, but then it slipped. So first over, first delivery, a missed opportunity, and here once again the second over, first delivery, another missed opportunity. Look at that. He had it and he missed that. Not the best of fielding displays by Morrison PLC. Another brilliant Yoke-length delivery. No run, says the batter. Tilanka Sandeep is the bowler. Right arm fast bowler. Brilliant delivery and a brilliant shot. It goes. Slow outfield once again. Just the 2 runs. Tilanka Sandeep, a ball into Ranuka Muthukuda. Full toss delivery. Brilliant fielding. Just the 1 run. They're going for this attacking approach, which is really good to see. Taking on the fast bowlers and the new ball. That's what the top order should do. And we are witnessing it. Tilanka Sandeep. Brilliant ball. Low full toss. No run. Seems like they are going for that shot. There were lots of shots that were offered, but they couldn't find the correct placement and the correct timing. So it's always straight onto the fielder's hands or just a miss hit. There were a couple of loose deliveries, but they couldn't dispatch them. Especially in this format of the game, you have to wait for the opportunity and grab that opportunity. You can't waste any of the loose deliveries. There you go, Gayana Kahavita to bowl his 2nd over of the innings. That's been an incredible first over for him. Just 6 runs and a wicket. Pradeep Nishanka to face Gayana Kahavita. Brilliant bowling, a short pitch delivery once again. Not the best of deliveries, but still the job was done. It is a dot delivery. Gayana Kahavita coming around the wicket. Trying to hit the pad of the batter or get that inside edge. Or maybe trying to bowl short and get the top edge. Let's see, Gayana Kahavita. Two deliveries, no runs yet in this over. Good bowling, good pace by Gayana. Goes for that big shot. The ball says high, and it is taken. The height was there, but not the distance. Another wicket for Gayana Kahavita. The second wicket is down. And that is a big one. Pradeep Nishanka departures for 1 run. Trouble for Mackie PLC. Trouble in that dressing room. Look at that. A good catch. Not the easiest of catches, but he managed to grab it. Pradeep Nishanka caught and ball for just a run. This has been an incredible over so far. 4 balls are completed, no runs and a wicket. Gaina Kavita. New batter in Amit Akalanka. 8 matches, 73 runs with a good strike rate of 89. A wide delivery. Now that is the thing that Gaina Kavita needs to stop doing. He has been bowling brilliantly. This was repeated in the first over as well. 3 wides in the first over and now once again another wide. You can't afford to give extras, especially when you are bowling this good. Gaina Kahavita needs to look after his line and length. He needs to understand the variations that the new ball creates itself. Short pitch delivery and it bodied the batter. Amit Akalanka faces his first delivery. Yet to take off his mark. Gaina Kavita. 5 balls are completed. The last ball of the over. Beautiful delivery to finish off the over. Just a 1 run. And Gaina Kavita 2 overs, 7 runs for 2 wickets. And CW Mackie PLC 3 overs are done, 11 for 2. There you go, the scorecard. A brilliant start for Morrison PLC, taking 2 quick wickets. And that's all we have to say about this batting card. The captain Aravind Vikramatilaka is yet to bat. A big responsibility for him as well. Amit Akalanka. Another wide length delivery by Tilanka Sandeepa. Tilanka Sandeepa. Brilliant ball and good placement. Takes that single. It was a really good ball and a beautiful front foot punch by Amit Akalanka. And he gets a single. Tilanka Sandeepa. Flicks it straight into the mid-wicket fielder. Can see a packed field on the onside. Tilanka Sandeepa. Ball into Amit Akalanka, who's yet to get off his mark. Full toss delivery. That was a great opportunity. He missed it. The batter is asking for the no ball, but I don't think. Yeah, it was never a no ball. Wicket heights. A wide, another wide delivery. So far there have been 6 extras in these 3 overs by Morrison PLC, which is not a good sign. Tilanka Sandeepa. Onto the stumps, goes for that rash shot, inside edge, and gets to that square leg region. 1 run. Tilanka Sandeepa. Outside edge, third man is in place and collects 1 run. Could not connect the shot properly, but there was no fielder to catch it. Hence, 1 run. And that's it. End of 4 overs. CW Mackie are 18 runs for 2 wickets. Go the scorecard. Ranuka Mutukuda looks promising. Not out for 8 runs. Along with his partner Amit Akalanka. They could build up a partnership, which could be a massive benefit for CW Mackie. Will there be a change in bowling? Yes, there will be. New bowler in. Taridu Madhushanka, 18 matches, a ball in 18 innings. Not the best of starts for Taridu Madhushanka. There you go, 18 matches, 22 wickets, and 1 3-wicket haul. Taridu Madhushanka, right arm fast bowler. Goes for the shot and he misses it. That is a wicket. The middle stump. What a ball. What a wicket. Amit Akalanka departures for 2 runs. CW Mackie 19 for 3. Tharadu Madhushankar strikes in his first over itself. Look at that. Straightforward delivery. Went for that rash shot and it hits the stumps. That is poor cricket. Bad shot selections by Amit Akalanka. Just 2 runs and he departures. Runs are the problem at this case. Runs and wickets. You can't afford to lose wickets with this much of runs on the board, because then you will have to drag on the latter part of the innings with your tail-enders, and you will have to score runs and you will have to protect your wicket as well. So that is going to be a tough challenge. So they need to make sure that they have to protect their wickets while scoring runs. That is the key. Taridu Madhushankar. Another really good short pitch delivery. Changes the strike with a single. Navidu Nuansara is the new batter in. There you go. Appeals it. Not given. The impact is outside of off stump. And there's an issue with the height. So anyway, it's not a wicket. It's not going to be out. Look at that. Good ball. Yeah, it's nowhere. Once again, a great catch. He has taken it. And it is given. What a catch. What a grab. At first, he missed the very first opportunity he got. The very first delivery of the match. And now he holds on to a perfect catch. A brilliant diving catch on the leg side. And he departures. Ranuka Muthukuda departures for 9 runs. Look at that. Leg side delivery and a great catch. Great grab. The umpire was hesitant to give it as a wicket, but it definitely took the edge off the bat, so it is given out. He took his time and he gave the perfect decision. So that's it. 5 overs are completed. CW Mackies are 20 runs for 4 wickets. So now it's time to change. Time for a change in the com box. Over to you, Yureshka.
So 5 overs have gone. We are still in the first power play of this inning. CW Mackie won the toss and they decided to bat first, and they're in a kind of a big trouble here, losing 4 wickets for just 20 runs inside 5 overs. They desperately need a partnership from here onwards, at least to get to a competitive score. They said they're looking around 150. Yeah, and straight to the fielder. A risky single there. Dushan Danushka, the left-hander. Sorry, I beg your pardon. And Navindu Nuansara is a left-hander. on strike. Has he yet to face a delivery? Dushan Danushka. Here comes Sri Lanka Sandeepa. Wide down the leg side, and wicket keeper couldn't grab it cleanly. 3 runs there with that wide. It's very tough for the wicket keeper. Those kind of bouncing deliveries right in front of his hands. It's very tough. But so far, Morrison's limited. Well and truly on top. With 4 wickets. Here comes Sri Lanka Sandeepa. Dushan Danushka, just no real feet movement, just throwing his hands at it. It's a replay. There's no fish. You can see he's staying in his position with no feet movement. Driven straight to cover, but just a single. This is a T20 game, so the singles are not going to hurt Morrison's limited, since they are on top. They don't mind giving away 1 or 2 boundaries even, at least if they can get another couple of wickets before the 10 over mark. Sri Lanka Sandeepa bowling his 3rd over. Full toss, but couldn't capitalize on it. Navindu Nuansara. Sri Lanka Sandeepa, it's a pretty economical spell from him. Just 4 runs conceded in this over so far. Two more deliveries left in this over. Here comes Sri Lanka Sandeepa. Running in hard. Full straight. Just a single. Comes full outside the off stump. And that's the end of the power play and the 6th over. CW Mackie PLC 26 for 4. The last couple of days, around this time, we had a heavy rain around Colombo, but today the weather has been blessed as we have a very good weather. It's ideal for cricket. Let's hope we have this luck throughout the game. The projected score shows as 87, which is not going to be enough. Again, brilliant bowling from Tarindu Madhushanka. So far, he bowled 1 over and picked 2 wickets for 2 runs. So far, the pick of the bowlers, Tarindu Madhushanka and Gayana Kahavita, got 2 wickets each. Into his 2nd over and searching for another for sure. A full toss and a single. A fumble at back foot point. If he picked that up cleanly, could have been another one. Comes Tadindu Madhushanka. Very good delivery. The inside edge saved Dushan Danushka. No doubt. He is looking for wickets. That stayed low. But as I mentioned previously, Dushan Danushka, there's no real feet movement from him. Just throwing his hands at the ball. Again, very good delivery. Just angling away from the left-hander. Tadindu Madhushanka is bowling with a clear plan. He's so Tadindu Madhushanka is not much fluent outside the off stump. So he keeps toying with the batsman in that particular area. Another dot to finish. Just one run of that over. CW Mackie, 7 overs done, 27 for 4. Nishan Pereira has been introduced to the bowling attack. The stats of Nishan Pereira, the best bowling is 2 for 19. Very economical, which is going to be a plus point for him. Especially if the economy under 5, particularly in this format, is absolutely impressive. And a decent start for Nishan Pereira. Ooh, that was close. Right at the stumps. Luckily, he managed to get the outside edge. This is going to be an interesting battle. The left-hander and Nishan Pereira. The current run rate is below 4. Someone at least of these two batters should start to get going. It's now or never. Just downs down the track and a good shot from Dushan Danushka, but just a single. Dot delivery. For me, Nishan Pereira looks like bowling a lot of leg cutters. Wicket keep also can come up to the stumps since there is no real pace from Nishan Pereira. Again, that's a very good delivery. Just 2 runs off that over. CW Mackie PLC, 29 for 4. The 8 overs done. So far, this game has drifted way towards a Morrison PLC. They are on top with 4 wickets by giving just 29 runs. Attempted big shot from Dushan Danushka, but just another single. Throughout the 2 games, actually, even in the previous game we had, the one common thing we saw was batters are really struggle to time the ball. And we haven't seen much boundaries from previous game as well. Also, during this game, so far we haven't seen much boundaries. So, it's a T20 game that's pretty strange. Here comes Tarindu Madhushanka. Full, but straight to the field. Very good attempt for run out at the non-striker end as well. This is brilliant. All-round cricket from Morrison Limited. Is glided towards third man on that occasion. Just gave himself room and nudged the ball towards third man. But just a singles are doing the job for CW Mackie PLC at the moment. There's no real aggression from either of these 2 batters. Tarindu Madhushanka, the most successful bowler for Morrison Limited so far. Another good delivery. Back off the length. He saw Dushan Danushka coming down the track. And he's short and his length. It's another dot. This is very good bowling from Tarindu Madhushanka. Very smart bit of bowling. Another 2 runs to Dushan Danushka. Got the leading edge. And went down towards third man. The last ball is coming up in the 9th over. This is a very economical spell from Tarindu Madhushanka. So far conceded only 7 runs. And that's a 5th for Morrison Limited. Another one bites the dust. This is an absolute brilliant spell from Tarindu Madhushanka. A brilliant change-up. Dushan Danushka came down the track and had no idea what is coming. Look at that. The ball has moved a little bit away. It straightened up once it pitched. The off stump was uprooted and Dushan Danushka departs for a 5. CW Mackie are in a big trouble now. 33 for 5. 9 overs are done. Here comes Gayana Kahavita, the opening batter. Beg your pardon, opening bowler for Morrison Limited. We got 2 wickets early in this inning and start putting the pressure on CW Mackie. Meantime, now in the Nuansara, he's got another single. Here comes Gayana Kahavita running in hard. Again, very good grab from the wicket keeper. Dot balls are piling up. The pressure is mounting. CW Mackie's inning is absolutely going nowhere at the moment. The projected score is 73, but let's see, at least can they get to that mark. Here comes Gayana Kahavita. That's another change up. He's bowling to the new batsman. The most ideal thing for a new batsman. He just came up to the crease. One Vijay Surya is a new batsman. Healthy strike rate. The highest score is 46. Seems like a big hitter. This well-built, strong lad. Here comes Gayana Kahavita. On the pads. 2 runs were there. If they got the first run a little bit quicker, but it's just another single. Marginal. How could it miss? Very well executed slow ball by Gayana Kahavita. It was just missed the leg stump. Look at that. That's the inward spin. Took the ball away from the wickets. Brilliant bowling from Gayana Kahavita. In his third over, only conceded 9 runs and got 2 wickets. Impressive performance from Gayana Kahavita and also from the other end, Tharindu Madhushankar. But this is absolutely standout performance from these 2 bowlers. Big shot. Welcome boundary for CW Mackie PLC. That's from Navindu Nuansara. Right on slot. Mid offers up. There's no hesitation going over the fielder. 10 overs are done. CW Mackie 39 for 5. So the change up in combox, Viduna Vijay Pandara will take on.
Thank you very much, Yureshka. And here we go, 39 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Navidu Nuansara and Nuwan Vijay Surya is on the crease for CW Mackies. They are not in the situation that they expected at the start of the inning. Brilliant bowling, inside edge onto the pad. So close. So close. Madhushankar. Really good ball. Bit of a swing. And it had an inside edge. Look at that, even the third umpire here signaling that there was a nick. Tharindu Madhushankar. Good ball. Goes for that big shot, swing and a miss. 3-dot delivery to start off this over. Another really good ball. So far so good in this over. Taradu Madhushankar bowling his final over of his spell. There you go. Another brilliant ball. That is a wicket. Poor communication from the batters. The striker said no at first, and then he switched his plan and then he decided to go for that run. Bad communication, and they get the reward. End of 11 overs, and what an over it was. Look at that. The run out. The batter was like, no, no, no. There was no run, and then yes, maybe. Maybe is not an option. And the bails were taken off. And that is the wicket. 6th wicket has gone. What an over by Taradu Madhushankar. A wicket maiden. And he ends up his spell of 4 overs with 7 runs and 3 impressive wickets under his belt. C.W. Mackie's 39 runs for loss of 6 wickets, end of 11 overs. The momentum is towards Morison PLC, which is a plus sign for them. New bowler. Bit of an unorthodox action. Finds it difficult to read the bowler's arm. Nishan Pereira bowling his 2nd over. There you go. Leg spin delivery. Wicket keeper is running towards it. And he collects it. That is it. 2 runs. Goes for that big shot. It was a miss hit. So just the 1 run. That is a good appeal, but not a wicket. For a moment, the way the batters, the way the wicketkeeper and the entire field team reacted, I thought there was a nick, but it's not. Another beautiful shot, wicketkeeper. Lots of running, to lots of ground to cover. This is the 2nd time he's doing that. They don't have that fine leg fielder, so it's the wicket keeper's job. So Aravinda Vikramaratne, he gets off his mark. Nishan Perez, last ball of this over. 44 runs. Full toss delivery. Straight into the fielder. No run. End of 12 overs. CW Mackie 44 runs for 6 wickets. There you go, the batting card. Navidu Nuansara been the only batsman to exceed the 10-run mark. Unfortunately, he got run out. And apart from that, there's nothing much to talk. But still, we have Nuwan Vijayasuriya and the captain Aravinda Vikramatilaka on the crease. So hoping that they will turn this match around and get some runs onto their scoreboard. Udesh Lakshan, the new bowler, is about to bowl his first over of this match. There you go, 4 matches. He has played 4 matches and has picked 4 wickets. Brilliant flight at delivery, strikes it. Deep mid wicket is in place, just the 1 run. Leg spinner flies the ball perfectly onto the correct spot. Since this wicket offers a bit of spin, there could be a twist. The flight at delivery appeals it. Is it pitching outside? That's what the umpires have said. It's pitching outside leg stump. If it's not, then it's clean out. Udesh Lakshan, his 3rd delivery. A short pitch delivery. Cuts it. Sweeper cover is in position. Just the 1 run. It seems like these 2 batters, Nuwan and Aravinda, is trying to build up the innings. Let's go, Desh Lakshan. Goes for that big shot. Misses the stump. The wicket keeper misses it. And no. That was a missed opportunity. Morison PLC. Once again, he took an outstanding catch. But not this time. Look at that. Perfect flighted delivery. He missed it. You have to grab these half chances. You have to turn these half chances into chances. There you go, another beautiful delivery. It hits the bat. Not a run. Desh Lakshan. Full toss. Wicket keeper. He collects it. That's it. Another brilliant over by Desh Lakshan. Just 4 runs off it. CW Mackie is 47 runs for 6 wickets, end of 13 overs. The bowling card. Tarun Madhushankar finished off his spell, 4 overs, 7 runs, 3 wickets, and Gayana Kavita, 3 overs, 1 over is left in his spell, 13 runs and 2 wickets. Apart from that, everyone else has been economical in their bowling. Udesh Lakshan to bowl his second over. Flight at delivery. Long off in place. Just the 1 run. Another full toss delivery. Should have sent it over the boundary line, but just a 1 run. I beg your pardon, it's Damit Karunaratne bowling his first over. There you go. Just went over the stumps. Just missed the target. Brilliant flight at delivery. It spun a lot and it just missed the target. Damit Karunaratne. The impressive bowling. Into the gap, blunders in the fielding. You can't afford to do that. You have to protect the runs and you have to make some effort. Once again, there's an appeal and it is given. A full toss delivery, straightforward delivery, and he missed it. There's no doubt about that. That is a wicket. And that's the first wicket for Damit Karunaratne. CW Mackies. They lose their 7th wicket. And now they are in a deep trouble. 13.5 overs, 7 wickets for 51 runs. Look at that. A straightforward full toss delivery. Swept it straight onto the pads. There's no doubt about that. That is out. It will definitely hit the leg stump. Not the best of deliveries, but still the job is done. Unfortunate for Aravinda Vikramatilaka. He departures for 4 runs. Damit Karunaratne, last delivery of his over. Flat delivery, no run. Shanuka Dingamage is the new batter. In at 7 down, Shanuka Dingamage. Leg spin delivery, pulls it. Not a boundary and not a wicket. Falls into that safe space. Udesh Lakshan bowling his second over. Nuwan Vijay Surya 8 runs of 19 balls. He's looking for that big shot now. Gives himself some room, cuts it, takes that edge. Just the 1 run. Was sort of a risky shot, but still the outcome was positive, so there won't be a problem. Udesh Lakshan bowling his 4th ball. There you go, flighted delivery, cuts it, straight to the fielder. Good call. A really good call. Straight onto the fielder's hands. Last ball. Same place. Another really good over. 2 runs from that over. CW Mackie's end of 15 overs, 53 runs for 7 wickets. And now there will be a change in the com box. Over to you, Yureshka.
Yes, Viduna. 15 overs have been bowled, so we are into the last 5 overs of CW Mackie inning. Damit Karunaratne, the skipper of Morrison's Limited, is with the ball in hand. Bowled 1 over, got the wicket of the opposite captain, Aravinda Vikramatilaka. Yes, another one bites the dust. That's the 8th. And the second for Damit Karunaratne. This is absolutely brilliant from Damit Karunaratne. He saw the batter comes down the track. Look at that. He pushed it wide of the stumps. It was out of reach of the batsman. There you go. Well done by the wicketkeeper. Easy stumping. 8 wicket down for CW Mackie. From the first over, we saw actually their inning was going nowhere. Yes. Brilliant stumping from the wicketkeeper. So Shanuka Dingamage departs for 1 run. CW Mackie 53 for 8. The last 2 wickets. I think Damit Karunaratne, the skipper, is with the ball in hand. He can bring another fielder or two into the 30-yard circle and put some extra pressure to the new batters and try to clean up this inning as early as possible. 4 runs. Boundary against the run of play. Udara Tarindu was the batsman. Look at that. It was a waist height full toss. A gift for any batter. Dispatch for a boundary. A rare loosener from Damit Karunaratne. Dropped a sitter. That should have been taken. That could have been the 9th for CW Mackie. Lucky escape for the batter. Look at that. That's an easy opportunity. That's a sitter. That should have been taken. Very good bowling from Damit Karunaratne. That's a no ball and a maximum above waist height full toss. Look at the replay. Yes, that's way above the waist height and dispatched for a maximum. The first 6 of the day actually. Even in the previous game, we didn't see any 6. Again, straight up. Falls in no man's land. Udara Tharindu, 11 of 4. And that's the end of the 16th. CW Mackie 67 for 8. We are in the 17th over, so 4 overs to go. Udara Tharindu is 12 of 5 deliveries. If he can hit some big shots, this inning can at least get to 100. We might have a game. Even in the previous game, we thought David Pires only scored 114. They have no chance, but they made a miraculous comeback with the ball. So we never know in this format. The low scoring games can be even more interesting. So Gayana Kahavita, the strike bowler, is brought back. So the intent is clear from Morrison's Limited to clean the tail up. And right on the money, Gayana Kahavita. This is very good bowling. Doesn't give any room for the batter to free his arms. (68 for 8). The current run rate is 4.16. For a T20 game, that's nowhere closer to build a competitive score, especially in these kind of stages. Here comes Gayana Kahavita. And took the outside edge, but just a single. And Gayana Kahavita into his last over of his spell. So far, a brilliant performance. Conceded only 14 runs and got 2 scalps. That extra bounce. Comes Udara Tharindu. Very good shot. Short outside the off stump. Is glided to third man. Smart batting from Udara Tharindu. Again, very good delivery. The batsman once thought it is going to be a wide, but the umpire was unmoved. He left alone. Score remains 70. Nuwan Vijay Surya is on strike. It's 10 of 27. Straight up in the air. Who gets under it? And yes, it was taken at long on. So the Nuwan Vijay Surya stay comes to an end. He departs for 10 runs. Look at that. way outside the off stump, and he tried to go to the leg side, took the bottom part of the bat and went straight up. An easy catch. Fumbled a little bit, but somehow managed to hold on to it. Nuwan Vijayasuriya departs for 10. CW Mackie at the end of the 17th, a 70 for 9. Tried to play that late cut. Udara Tharindu. A strong lad. Nishan Pereira is the bowler. He was into his third over so far. Bowled a very good spell. None for 7 in his 2 overs. Hit it straight down the ground. Just a single. Very good delivery again. Just blocked it. The ideal thing at the moment for Suchiran Ruan is to rotate the strike, get Udar Tharindu on strike. Exactly. That's what we were talking about. I think Suchiran Ruan had heard the com box. Very good ball from Nishan Pereira. Only 2 runs conceded in this over. Decent one from Nishan Pereira. Here comes the last ball. A very good shot. Cheeky from Udara Tharindu. Smart batting from him. He kept the strike. And that's the end of the 18th over. CW Mackie PLC, a 73 for 9. As Tilanka Sandeepa has brought back into the attack. Ball a decent spell. Haven't taken any. Started off poorly with a wide delivery. As we have seen so far in this day, from the game 1, every single run matters. Every single run is so vital. We never know. Single down to fine leg. Udara Tharindu. Now the last man on strike. Here's the opportunity for Damit Karunaratne to bring some fielders in. Build dots. Put pressure on the batter. Very good shot through the extra cover. And very good fielding down that boundary line. It's cut down 2 runs for their side. Very good fielding. Yes, that's the skipper. Brilliant fielding down that boundary line. Here comes Tilanka Sandeepa. That's a no ball. Straight away, there's no hesitation at all for the umpire. Tried to bowl that backhand slow ball, but it completely went wrong for Tilanka Sandeepa. Here's the opportunity for Suchiran Ruan to free his arms. It's a freebie. Yes, that's it. Inning of C.W. Mackie comes to an end with the run out of Suchiran Ruan. A brilliant piece of fielding from the mid-wicket fielder. C.W. Mackie was bundled out for 78. Here's the replay of the final wicket of the inning. Look at that, picked it up. He had a lot of time to get that aim correct. Spot on. And the batter was not even in the frame. A C.W. Mackie inning came to the end. They just managed to score 78. So Morrison's Limited require 79 runs to clinch this encounter. Here's a batting card of a C.W. Mackie from the top. Ranuka Muthukuda, 9 runs. Ushan Ranasinghe, the wicket-keeper batsman, went for naught. Pradeep Nissanka just scored 1 and Amit Akalanka 2 runs. Navidu Nuwansara 11. Dushan Dhanushka depart for 5. Nuwan Vijay Surya depart for 10 runs. Aravinda Vikramathilaka, the skipper, only managed to score 4. Shanuka Dingamage scored 1. Udara Tarindu showed some resistance with 16 of 12, and Suchiran Ruan just scored 3. With the help of 16 extras inside 19 overs, C.W. Mackie was bundled out for 78. Here's the bowling performance of Morrison's Limited. Gayana Kahavita, the opening bowler, 3 for 15, and Tharindu Madhushanka, the fast bowler, 3 for 7. The impressive figures. And Damit Karunaratne, the skipper, got 2 wickets, and there's 2 run-outs, and you can see the fall of wickets. The wickets have tumbled in irregular intervals, so Morrison's Limited was able to restrict, as they planned, C.W. Mackie to 78. So the run chase is coming. And here's the highlights of the inning. This is the first wicket of Gayana Kahavita in the first over. This is a very good catch of his own bowling. You can see the wickets have tumbled from time to time in regular intervals. Look at that. The stumps were uprooted. There was no real resistance from C.W. Mackie bowlers. We haven't seen any aggression throughout the inning. Some careless running as well. Cost them a couple of run-outs. And here's the wicket I was talking about. The skipper gets the skipper. Again, brilliant stumping from the wicket-keeper. There's a couple of big shots played by Udara Tarindu. 4 and a 6. There's the last couple of wickets. Good catching. And here's the final wicket of C.W. Mackie. And that's the highlights of a CW Mackie inning. So in the second inning of the day, the run chase is coming up from a Morrison's Limited. They require 79 runs to win. So let's see how the run chase goes. We'll be back soon with the run chase of Morrison's Limited.
Hi everyone, welcome you all once again to Thurston College Grounds, the second encounter of the day, CW Mackie versus Morrison PLC. The first inning is completed. CW Mackie batted first and they scored 78 runs for their first innings. And now Morrison PLC, they will be chasing a score of 79 runs. Let's see what kind of reply are they about to deliver. The pitch is set and they're ready to go. Aravinda Vikramatilaka with the ball. 9 matches, 11 wickets. And the best figures of 3 for 28. For Morrison PLC, they have Nishan Pereira, has played 5 matches and 126 runs with a good average of 25.2. Right-handed batter facing the first delivery, Aravinda Vikramatilaka. Brilliant ball and he smashes the first delivery itself. That is a boundary. What a way to start off the innings. Nishan Pereira takes off his mark right on spot. What a shot. Flighted delivery, hoisted it above the mid-on fielder. Look at that. A power hitter. Nishan Pereira. Once again, a good length delivery. Looking for that single. Aravinda Vikramatilaka. Third ball. Nishan Pereira. Smashes it goes high and over. 6 runs. Nishan Pereira is on the go. What a strike. Hooks it above the fielder. Look at that. Short pitch delivery and boom. Nishan Pereira. What a player he is. Nishan Pereira once again. Another beautiful ball, a Yorker length delivery. There's nothing much the batter could do. He was going for that down the ground shot and targeting that target between mid-on and mid-off fielder. But unfortunately, the bowler gets onto it. Aravinda Vikramatilaka, 5th ball in this over, the first over. 10 runs have already scored by Nishan Pereira. Swing and a miss. He's asking for the wide, but it's not. Swings it. Point fielder is there for cover and changes sides for a single. And that's the end of the first over. 11 runs for no wicket. Guyana Kahavita opening alongside with Nishan Pereira. Looks promising. He did an incredible job with the ball. Let's see what he can do with the bat. New bowler. Swings. And straight to the fielder. Was it a catch? Not sure about that. Guyana Kahavita. After that incredible powerful start in the first over, let's look at the bowler Nuwan Vijayasuriya. 9 matches, 9 innings and 18 wickets. Bowls Guyana Kahavita. Drives it through the gap. Brilliant shot. Textbook cover drive from Guyana Kahavita, and he collects 2 runs. Elegant drive through the gap of extra covers, and he collects 2 runs. Was talking about the powerful start that Nishan Pereira had in the first over. Started off with a boundary and then a humongous 6. That will definitely boost their confidence. Once again, bit of a wide length delivery, but it's not a wide. So it pitched on inside the safe zone. Look at that. An unexpected bounce. Nuwan Vijayasuriya. Brilliant shot, powerful hit through the gap of the vacant area. And beautiful boundary. Guyana Kahavita takes off his mark with boundaries. First boundary of his innings and the third boundary of Morrison PLC's innings. There you go. They are reaching the target much faster. Powerful shot through the gap. Again the replay. Brilliant batting. These two off to a brilliant, incredible start. No run. 69 runs required from 109 deliveries. The required run rate is 3.36 and the current run rate is 9.82. So which means Morrison PLC, they are in a comfortable situation right now. Nuwan Vijayasuriya to ball his final delivery. There you go. Drives it once again in the gap. And he gets another boundary. What a shot. Brilliant cover drive by Guyana Kahavita. Impressive batting from these two. The opening pair, they are ready and they are going on. Look at that. Down the ground. The fielder was nowhere. And it sails towards the boundary line. Good shot selection and good shot connection. Two overs are done. Morrison PLC 22 runs for the loss. 22 runs for no wicket. CW Mackies, they need to come up with a good strategy to counter this incredible start by Morrison PLC. Aravinda Vikramatheka once again. A good delivery. Nishan Pereira looking for that shot on the onside, but the ball did not have that much of pace, so he couldn't execute it perfectly. Instead, it went straight to the bowler's hand. Nishan Pereira. Look at that stance. Looking to hit hard. And there you go. A wide delivery. Unwanted delivery, especially at this moment. You don't have that much of runs to defend, and you have already conceded 23 runs from two overs. You can't afford to give extras. Let them score and get some runs. It's up to them, but you can't afford to give them extras. Aravinda Vikramatilaka. There you go. Powerful hit, but did not connect it well, but it went to the gap. And there you go. They will collect 2 runs. Will they come back for the third? No, I guess not. Just the 2 runs. Nishan Pereira off to a flyer. 14 runs off 9 deliveries. There you go. Aravinda Vikramatilaka. There, power. Pulled it away for a boundary. Nishan Pereira is on a song. What a innings this is. 10 balls, 18 runs. Brilliant start. Look at that. He gets his 3rd boundary. Not the best of deliveries. Just short delivery. And Nishan Pereira whacks it. You give him the space, he will whack it outside of the ground. Can see fielders standing a bit of a defensive field. They are looking to stop runs. Another shot. It's in the gap. Goes for 2 runs. There you go. It goes high and it is taken. That is the big wicket. The big fish. Nishan Pereira departures for 20 runs. Aravinda Vikramatilaka, the captain of the team, captain of CW Mackie, has taken the first scalp. A wide length delivery. Went for that shot over the extra cover fielder, but couldn't execute it perfectly. It nicked top edge and it went high straight to the fielder. A comfortable and an easy catch. Nishan Pereira departures for 20 runs from 11 deliveries. Aravinda Vikramatilaka is the wicket taker. At this moment, Morrison PLC, this is the 3rd over. They're 31 runs. They are way beyond the required run rate. So they are in a comfortable situation. So all they have to do is continue. They have the momentum with them, but just continue the game. Don't lose focus, concentrate and play until the end. While on the other end, now CW Mackie, they have taken the first wicket. So now it is their duty to attack and get more wickets. 1, 2, 3 wickets will change the entire situation. I mean, that's what happens in the previous game played by Morrison PLC. They were off to a really good start, but then they fumbled it. As soon as the first 2 wickets fell, they fumbled it. Will they repeat this again? I don't think so. Let's see. Gaina Kavita on the non-strikers end. He should support his partner right now. New batter is in. Anishka D'Souza is the new batter. 42 matches, 1,070 runs with a highest score of 89 runs and 26.7 average. Promising batsman, a well-experienced campaign. There you go. Goes for that quick single. And he takes 1 run off his first delivery. 3 overs are done. Morrison PLC 32 runs for 1 wicket. There you go, the scorecard. Nishan Perera off to a flyer, 12 balls, 20 runs, 2 fours, 1 6. And Gayan Kahavita is still not out for 10 runs, 5 balls. And Anushka D'Souza is the new batter. Dushan Danushka. More news from the international cricket matches. The Ashes, the second test match between England and Australia has just finished. Australia winning the match and leading the series 2-0. Dushan Danushka, left arm spinner. A brilliant ball in display. Full length delivery. Looks promising against Anushka D'Souza. Cuts it. Not in the gap, so no run. Pulls it and misses it. That was a loosener. He should have dispatched it over the ground, but that he couldn't execute. He couldn't time it, couldn't connect the ball. So no run. Dushan Danushka, so far so good. 0 runs from his first over. 3 balls are done. 3 to go. And there you go. Another really good delivery. So I was saying he could be promising. He could be the X factor of CW Mackie's team of their bowling lineup. Let's see what will happen. Required run rate down to 2.8. Stops and another miss. A full toss, loosener delivery. But he missed it. Dushan Danushka concedes his first run in today's game. Morrison PLC needed 46 runs in 97 balls. Gayana Kahavita. There you go, goes for that big shot, but straight onto the mid-wicket fielder's hand. A really good over by Dushan Danushka. Just the 1 run. So end of 4 overs. Morrison PLC 33 for 1 wicket. And they need 46 more runs to win this encounter. Anushka D'Souza to face Aravinda Vikramatilaka. Pitching outside. And not a wicket. Straight on to the simple chance, and he misses it. There was a catching fielder in place, a simple opportunity, but he missed it. Catchers win matches. Always repeat in your head, catchers win matches, and especially when you have this low score in thrillers. That